Computational stylometry is using a number of really low-level kind of linguistic details, and it analyzes these really low-level linguistic features and think about, on the order of tens of thousands of them to try to uncover what features are shared among certain batches. And it's been used to uncover the authorship of, say, J.K. Rowling in The Cuckoo's Calling, for example, is a really high-profile case. I started thinking about this question of how kind of language maps over a big novel, and this gets into not so much the literary part of my training, but the digital humanities part of my training. And I started to ask, what can we see about the forms of these books when we start paying attention to things like passive voice and active voice? And that sounds very boring and very dry. But one of the things that it led me to is to make these models which allow us to kind of drive through a novel and to manipulate it and to turn it around and sideways and kind of see how different episodes and bits of language hang together in the novel. I've taken the 1,000 most frequently used words in the novel, which are not boring connector words like the, and, right? We take those out. And so we should get 1,000 kind of interesting but pretty frequently appearing words. And then we use an algorithm that maps kind of how these words sit together, where words appear frequently with other words, and gives you a kind of, we call it, it's a kind of topic model of where words are related to other words or how words are related to other words in the novel. And one of the things that it does is it takes the text of the novel out of the linear experience of reading the novel, so you don't have to thumb through, but rather you can look at it differently.